WTJU.net. Good evening and welcome to the stage here at WTJU. We've come downstairs for some live music, which is so great to have live music back as part of the Folk Marathon. We are here raising funds for the radio station while the music's playing. If you would be so kind as to call in your pledge, 434-924-3959, or you can go online, WTJU.net, and hit the big donate button. We're really thrilled tonight to have John Kelly performing here and joined by Rusty Speidel. So gentlemen, please welcome.
Thanks so much for having us. I'm going to start off tonight with a song off a record that I did. It was just last year, I think, Rusty. Was it been that short? Well, we worked on it for about 3 years. So anyway, this is a song off that called Bad Judgment Day. On the way to my confession, well, I stopped off at the bar, afraid I made the wrong impression. I figured stay right where you are. Hallelujah. Lord have mercy. We all get lost along the way. Get back to you. Right now I'm thirsty. This is my bad judgment day, where the barroom, it was all but empty. Soon the congregation filled there before the grace of Jim Beam when we, some faith is poor, some faith is spilled. Hallelujah. Lord have mercy. We all get lost along the way. I get back to you. Right now I'm thirsty. This is my bad judgment day. Sister, raise your voice up high. Brother, raise your voice up strong. Sister, raise your voice up high. Brother, raise your voice up strong. Come on, angels, sing along. But if tomorrow I sure wake up, I go to church and then straight away I think of all the ways I am gonna make up for my next bad judgment day. Yeah, this is my bad judgment day. Thank you very much.
John Kelly and Rusty Speidel from their record In Between. It's been a while since we've had live music here at the radio station. We are really thrilled to be able to present shows again, even with the masks and the different situations that we have. We were talking beforehand, John, that you jumped in and were part of the series, the Front Porch series, the Save the Music series, which WTJU broadcast that for months and months once the pandemic first hit and everything shut down. And it was a real lifeline to musicians and to listeners to just give us some sense of normalcy. So it is great to have you back on WTJU.
Thanks so much. And that was we were talking earlier, and Rusty and I have talked about this before, but the chance to do that, especially early in that experience, was unbelievable. The first time that we went, it was in late March, and I remember getting out of my car on Water Street, and it was an absolute wasteland. It was just ghost town. Yeah, it was total ghost town. And the chance to walk in that room and spend an hour making music was unbelievable. And it's a credit to the kind of community building that WTJU and the Front Porch, frankly, are all about. So we couldn't be more thankful. And Rusty, you played it in a number of iterations. It was the Rusty Speidel series, yeah.
It's great to have you back here. Yeah, and we are here now supporting our community at WTJU and asking for your support, 434-924-3959, or go online, WTJU.net, and hit the donate button and help do your bit to help community radio.
Here's another song from that record. It's called Everywhere, and it's a song I wrote after I'd been working on a television show in Richmond for a while called Mercy Street, and I was a publicist on that show, and it took place largely in a Civil War hospital, and I spent a lot of my day sort of watching what was going on set, and many of these days there were a number of extras on set who were playing Civil War hospital patients, and it allowed me to think a couple of things. I thought to myself, what an extraordinary thing this must have been for these people to go through. And then I thought to myself, well, those people aren't doing much, and I wonder what they're getting paid. But I didn't think that would really make for a good song, but I did think the first thing would make for a good song. So this is sort of thinking about that experience, and it's called Everywhere. Since I left Boston, Brother Riz rode by my side. The day I heard we lost him was the last time that I cried. Well, I've been lying in this bed now 3 weeks and a day. They're screaming in my head now, never goes away. Tell the children they must listen. Tell my mama I'm not scared. That I see you, I will see you everywhere. Well, I've read all the famous authors. They say war makes heroes out of men, but it's hard to be a hero. Can't go home again. Tell the children they must listen. Tell my mama I'm not scared. Until the next time that I see you, I will see you everywhere. the doorway of a home. I was out there working in the field. It was the first time since I've been here that I did not feel alone. And the closest I may ever get to hear. When I see my God before me, when from this world I am gone, I don't believe He will implore me. Son, tell me, which side were you on? Tell the children they must listen. Tell my mama I'm not scared. Until the next time that I see, I will see you everywhere. Thank you very much.
Coming to you live from the stage at WTJU, it's John Kelly and Rusty Speidel, part of the 2022 Folk Marathon, our annual fundraiser for the radio station. And we have an operator standing by to take your pledge at 434-924-3959, or you can go online, WTJU.net. You can pay with a credit card or Venmo. It's really easy. Do your bit to support community radio. So nice to have live music going back here and to have an audience masked, but still just to be able to get out. Last year, we couldn't even have people in the building. So a little bit of progress. And John, you're starting to play some gigs around, including this weekend. You got a winery gig we were talking about.
Exactly. I'm playing Friday at Eastwood Farm, which I don't know if anybody has been out there, but
I drive by it all the time on my way home.
It's almost easy to miss, but it's an extraordinary place, and I'm actually sort of doing a residency once a month there. So I'm really looking forward to that, and then Saturday I'm out at Ducard in Madison.
Oh, cool. Yeah. And Eastwood's only, I measured it, it's 1.5 miles from Avon Extended. So if you're over near 5th Street or anything like that, it's really close. I mean, and less than 5 minutes from the downtown mall. Yeah,
and for any of us who play wineries, that's a nice luxury to have, because normally people ask you, how far is it, is the first question they ask.
Yeah.
Because it's a great place with great people.
Good wine. There you go. 434-924-3959, WTJU.net, and hit the donate button.
This is a song that came about recently, probably one of my more recent songs. And it is a song that was written about the night that I met my wife, which is at a place called the Bitter End, a famous place in New York where a friend's band was playing. And it was right before the band played. We chatted for a little bit and then went off to the rest of the show, and that was pretty much, that was all she wrote. So this is how that happened. Okay. This one's called Last Train. Change your mind. You said you're changing your mind.
What I was going to do. Sorry, this is comedy music.
We didn't do that in rehearsal.
Part of the flaws of doing live music after a long time is you don't always remember exactly what you're supposed to do clearly.
Are we ready?
I hope so.
talk for an hour. That's how it seemed to me. We're completely surrounded. The only one I could see. Then somebody said it's time to go. Ben was just about to start the show. When it was over, I rode in a taxi cab. I stared out the window, thought of the night I had. I remember that the music, it was fine. Now you were the only thing dancing through my mind. And I don't want to be the guy waiting on the last train, dreaming of a love gone by that never had begun. And I don't want to be the guy waiting on the last train. If there was ever any chance you'd be the one. Time got back into rhythm. I guess it had been a year. We live in a small town. How could someone just disappear? Then I saw you walking across the street. Left a flower on your windshield 'cause you like to be discreet. I don't wanna be the guy waiting on the last train, dreaming of a love gone by that never had begun. And I don't wanna be the guy waiting on the last train. If there was ever any chance you'd be the one. One day turned to two and turned to three. 20 years is family, and I never want to be without you. Waiting on the last train, dreaming of a love gone by that never had begun. I don't wanna be the guy waiting on the last train. If there was ever any chance you'd be the one, waiting on the last train, waiting on the last train, waiting on the last train, waiting on the last train. Thanks a lot.
Don Kelly, Rusty Speidel, coming to you live from the stage at WTJU. We're also streaming this if you go to our Facebook page or our YouTube page. I just looked, there are a number of people watching on both of those streams, which is really cool. People that are doing that, we wish you were here with us, but while you're at home listening and watching it, it'd be a great time to just get to your computer and go to WTJU.net and hit the donate button. Or if you've got your phone handy, 434-924-3959, and help us be able to keep live music presented to you year-round here at WTJU. WTJU.net.
That's good. This is a song I wrote several years back. I found myself in a position where I was writing a lot about transitions. Just something that was interesting to me. And this is sort of a song about someone who has is about to make a transition out of a home where they've lived their whole lives, and looking back at that situation and forward toward what's to come. So this one's called One More Look Around. Lucy and sat waiting for the movers come to take her history away. 40 years and change, oh, leaving was so strange. She felt a little bit of everything that day. This is where her kitchen table once sat, and the door her whole life had passed on through. The rooms that went from cribs to beds to empty. The yard where children played like children do. She said, I always knew that this day would come. It's not where we're going, it's where we're from. For all that's been lost here, all that's been found, we took the time for one more look around, one more look around. The dining room, so many Thanksgiving. You swear you could still smell that pumpkin pie. That she saw first thing every morning, the first time she walked back after he died. She said, this house has been good to me, I know. But then she smiled and she said, let's go. Just before she walked in to the back door, she thought she might leave herself a note. Said, I hope you find all the love I left behind. She put down a pen, that's all she wrote. She said, I always knew that this day will come. It's not where we're going, it's where we're from. For all that's been lost here, and all that's been found, she took the time for one more look around. So one more look around.
John Kelly, Rusty Speidel. Hey, thanks to Jason in Afton, Virginia, who picked up our T-shirt and says loves the John Kelly performance. Also, thanks to Jane and Ann for their donations. And the phone lines are open, 434-924-3959. It's the Folk Marathon, and we are trying to raise $600 in this hour. We've got just over about 35 minutes left, so it's time for us to get busy with the phones or go online, WTJU.net, and hit the donate button.
This is another song off that album, and I want to take a second to say thank you yet again publicly to the man on my right, Rusty Speidel, who produced this record. We had a lot of fun. It took a long time, over years of doing it, which was smart, actually. It was an incredible process, and for me to be in the care of a musician like Rusty, who took these songs like they were his own and probably listened to them more than I ever listened to them. And James McLaughlin, who was our engineer on the project. It was a dream project, and every chance I get to play these songs with Rusty's a treat, and I just want to thank you for that.
My pleasure. Anytime.
This one, I guess, is sort of the title track. It's called The Beginning, End, and In Between. I woke up the other day, so tired, wondering how I'd do it all again. But I looked over at you there, I was inspired, 'cause I knew I had a love knows no end. You're my shield, you're my hope, you're my hammer, you're my rope, my man Curry, you're my holy Bible. You're my wishes, you're my dreams, beginning and in between. You're the reason for my whole survival. Some days I think I hit the lotto. For me, the angels had a plan. Gonna learn this love I've got, though, 'cause it takes hard work to be a lucky man. You're my shield, you're my hope, you're my hammer, you're my rope, my man Curry, you're my holy Bible. You're my wishes, you're my dreams, beginning and in between. You're the reason for my whole survival. My whole survival. I'm not perfect, that's no news to you, babe. But I'm just right for you, yeah, you always say. But of all the things I've done, finding you was still the one to turn my life from nighttime into day. You're my shield, you're my hope. You're my hammer, you're my rope. My man Curly, you're my holy Bible. You're my wishes, you're my dreams, beginning and in between. You're the reason for my hope, survival, my own survival, my own survival, my own survival. Thank you.
Live music on WTJU, John Kelly. Stay tuned later this evening. A really great show coming up with Charlie Pasterfield and Ian Gillum and friends are going to be doing a show of Denny Gatton's Mighty Guitar. And Charlie just walked up the stairs. Really looking forward to that show. And we end up this evening with an Afro pop party, just day 2 of a week-long folk marathon here on WTJU. Some great, great music all week long. If you haven't yet already, it's a good time to call in your pledge, 434-924-3959, WTJU.net. The musicians that come and play live, and Charlie coming and DJing. So many people doing their bit with this community radio station to add to it. We thank you so much for coming to hear live music and for tuning in and for your continued support.
This song is maybe my most recent. Some people listening on this stream know that I'm not Virginian by birth. I am from Connecticut, born and raised, and moved here 21 years ago. And I think I always knew that I adopted this place in my heart, but I didn't really put it down on paper until I wrote this song recently, and this is called Virginian. I wasn't born a Virginian. Some deep roots on my family tree. I know it's one man's opinion. This is the only place for me. I wasn't born a Virginian. I picked it up on the way. Of all the places I've been there, this is the one I will stay. I can hear Robin Thompson singing all about that sweet Virginia breeze. Cold beer flowing and the dance floor swinging. You must have been thinking about me. Yeah, 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 yeah. My kids are purely Virginian. It's the only home that they've ever known. They choose to leave the sweet old Dominion. They'll be Virginian down to their soul. And I can hear Robin Thompson singing all about that sweet Virginia breeze. Cold beer flowing and the dance floor swinging. You must have been thinking about me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Some days I'm out on the highway. I'm only biding my time till I look up and then I say, here comes my favorite sign. It says Welcome to Virginia, welcome home. It says, welcome to Virginia, welcome home. Welcome to Virginia, welcome home. Welcome to Virginia, yeah. Welcome home.
That'll qualify you as a native at this point, I think.
I was going for that. Thank you.
Yeah, very good. It's the Folk Marathon, and John Kelly and Rusty performing live for us tonight. And we're raising funds for the radio station, 434-924-3959, WTJU.net. And show your support for John Kelly coming out. Great music tonight. Thanks so much. Let's give it up again for John Kelly and Rusty Speidel.
Thank you. So this is a song that came to me last year, and the whole process was a gift because it's a song that I was, well, it came about because a friend asked me if I would play at her ex-husband's funeral service, and I ended up talking with her a lot about what was an incredible story of a incredible guy who got very sick and ended up coming back home and brought back home to be with his daughter for the last part of his life. And the more I heard about the story, the more incredibly inspired and moved I was. And so at some point of her telling me the story and sharing some videos and things, I said to her, I said, well, maybe I'll just write a song. She said, what song do you want to do? I said, maybe I'll write a song. And then I found this voice in my head saying, maybe you write a song. Because, I mean, that was really a ridiculous thing to try and take on in this situation, you must admit. I mean, it was a pretty deep situation, and so I gave myself an assignment that was not an easy one, but over the next couple of days, I really just went at it and again, watched videos and listened to tapes and just remembered her words. And this is a song that happened, and it's called Watching Over You. I got to play it at a memorial service, and it was one of those times that you're just incredibly glad that you ever picked up the guitar and made music in the first place. You say I was your superhero. It's all I ever wanted to be. Let me make this one thing clear, though. You were that and more to me. On the biggest days of your life, and oh no, the others too. I will be watching over you. When you're standing at the starting line, waiting on the sound of the gun, with that voice that you hear in your ear, it will be mine, saying run, baby run. On the biggest days of your life, and oh no, the others too. I will be watching over you. tell me you still hear my laughter. I always wanna make you smile. We both got angels to look after. I'll see you forever in a while. Don't forget the things I told you about how love can make you strong. When they reach out, let them hug you, carry you along on the biggest days of your life. And all the others too. I will be watching over you. I'll be watching over you. Thank you.
John Kelly with Rusty Speidel. We're here supporting WTJU the last few minutes of this show. Stay tuned. Great music ahead. You can call in. Jennifer is taking calls now at 434-924-3959 or online at the website WTJU.net. You can also link to see the stream and see the last few minutes of this streaming. John, this was the new In Between is not your first record. You had a record a little bit ago, huh?
I did. I as we were talking about before, I tend to put a record out every 23 years, whether I need it or not.
Good, good. It's like the cicadas kind of.
Yes, exactly. It's very much like that.
You working on any new material?
We are actually, aren't we, Rusty?
Yes, we are.
We are. We have the bones of about 4 done right now.
Maybe more.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
But they're rickety bones. They need more milk. But we'll get on that.
Yeah.
It's been hard. We're busy. Everybody's going back to work and stuff, so you have to squeeze it in. Maybe it'll be like as long as the last one.
Or we just drop them little by little. Drop them, as the kids say, Rusty.
Is that what they say? They drop a new single?
Yeah.
They drop one?
I don't know that I'll do the CD thing because I find the most difficult thing I can do is get anyone to take a CD at any of my gigs. I mean, people come up and give a very nice tip, and I'll say, "Here, take this," and they'd be like, "Thanks, we're good."
We'll stream it.
Yeah,
Well, there's
we'll
no
stream.
place to play it. Right.
Exactly.
We don't have a CD player in our entire house or car.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
They just don't exist in our home anymore. And I've got 400 of them in the basement,
Right.
which is sad because there's some good tunes in there.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm going to play them. Maybe I should go buy one. Can you still buy them?
I think so.
Best
Pawn
Buy?
store, yeah.
An old pawn shop?
Like a lot of people, I wrote a bunch of songs during the pandemic, and one was sort of strangely for me at that time, an upbeat song, because I didn't have a lot of those in my repertoire. People used to come to gigs and say, "Well, do you have anything upbeat?" And I'd say, "Not really." But I do have some now, and this is sort of a song about realizing that during the pandemic, things were still happening. People were going out there and meeting people and falling in love, and this is a song about imagining what a pandemic romance like that might have been like. Am I dumbstruck, or maybe just a little stressed that you caught me in the middle of a quarantine? You know what I mean? There's things been coming for a while, and I know you probably caught me smiling at you way too long. Baby, I'm not wrong. May not have all the answers, know what's real. I'm out here taking my chances. Here's my deal. I love the way you make me feel. When we finally get to go out, I know all there is to know about you by then. But you can tell me again. I say, hey, it's been a minute. My life is better with you in it, and we've already been through thick and through thin. I may not have all the answers, but I know what's real. I'm out here taking my chances. Here's my deal. I love the way you make me feel. I know I probably said too much. It happens all the time. But I just wanna feel your touch and your heartbeat next to mine. I may not have all the answers, but I know what's real. I'm out here taking my chances. Baby, here's my deal. I love the way you make me feel.
Thank you. John Kelly, Rusty Speidel. Hey, thanks to Roberta down in Southport, North Carolina for listening or tuning in on the YouTube or Facebook page. Thanks for that donation. And this is exciting. Peter just came down. We have a challenge grant before the top of the hour. If we can raise $200 in the next 12 minutes, we'll get an additional $100 from a generous donor on top of that. So take advantage of that and help us raise a little bit more. 434-924-3959. You can talk to Jennifer or go online, WTJU.net. It's quick. You can use your credit card, Venmo, and look through an assortment of premiums as well. $200. If we can raise it in the next now 11 minutes, we'll get an additional $100. So call now, 434-924-3959.
We didn't want that at the end. We didn't want good one there at the end, right?
My apologies.
There's no problem. If I could only write one song, this one would have been it. It's a song I wrote for my dad a few years back, and I've gotten in the habit now with gigs of telling people it should probably come with a warning label. Because people have a pretty strong emotional reaction to it, which is incredibly gratifying for me because it's the most personal song I've ever written, and the idea that other people would have a similar reaction to it based on their own lives or however they look at it is incredibly gratifying and even a better tribute to the man it's about. This one's called Good One There. Well, Sunday morning, I called my dad. Like 1,000 conversations we had. How's the family? Did you watch the game? Well, I thought the next one would be the same. But the next one was the one you feared. Things aren't looking very good, can we get here? We sat for 3 days by his side. We talked and laughed, we talked and cried. And when the time came, it just slipped away. The world was different than it was yesterday. Let the heavens sing, let the trumpets blare, let the church bells ring. Everywhere we lost a treasure beyond compare. But old St. Peter got a good one there. Well, if you knew him, you understood. There are some people just born good. We're so sure, and our hearts so true. Lit up every room he ever walked into. Let the heavens sing, let the trumpets blare, let the church bells ring. Everywhere we lost a treasure beyond compare. Lord St. Peter got a good one there. I walked outside to the autumn cold, an orphan child, 50 years old. So thankful for the time I had, for another chance to say I love you, Dad. Let the heavens sing, let the trumpets blare, let the church bells ring. Everywhere we lost a treasure beyond compare. Oh, St. Peter got a good one there. Oh, St. Peter, you got a good one there. Thank you.
John Kelly. That's a good one. Thanks so much to Mary in Beverly, Mass. for her contribution. Doug in Charlottesville, Roberto in Charlottesville. We are getting closer to our matching grant, $200 if we raise before the next, well, in the next 5 minutes. So we've got about 100 left to go. We will get an additional $100 added on top of that. So give a call now. Jennifer is standing by, 434-924-3959, WTJU.net. Hit the donate button and help us reach this matching grant and show your appreciation. What a great set from John Kelly and Rusty Speidel.
Thanks so much for having us. This is a song that is also very recent. Also about my wife. And many of you who are listening from what I'm hearing from you know my wife and know that she is deserving of all of these. And this is one that we purposely sort of messed with the set a little bit yesterday because I played a gig last weekend and I played Good One there. And my friend Florence, who came to hear me, looked at me and said, "All right, pick it up." So this is an effort to do that. It's called Better Man, and thank you again to TJU, and thank you for everything you do for this community. I'm a better man for loving you. I'm a better man for loving you. The more I think about it, the more I know how to do. I'm a better man for loving you. People smiling at the mention of your name. People smiling at the mention of your name. Just ask anybody, well, they'll tell you the same. People smiling at the mention of your name. I'm a better man for loving you. I'm a better man for loving you. The more I think about it, that's all I know how to do. I'm a better man for loving you. It's not like anyone I've met before. No, she is not like anyone I've met before. Well, to me it was game over before I even knew the score. She's not like anyone I've met before. Let's lock the doors and turn out all the lights. Baby, let's lock the doors and turn out all the lights. You give so much to everybody. Well, you're all mine tonight. Let's lock the doors and turn out all those lights. 'Cause you know I'm a better man for loving you. Yeah. I'm a better man for loving you. The more I think about it, that's all I know how to do. I'm a better man for loving you. Yeah, I'm a better man for loving you. I'm a better man for loving you. Thank you so much.
John Kelly.
Thank you, Rusty Speidel.
Thanks to everybody who donated. Stay tuned. Coming up in just a few seconds, it's Danny Gatton's Mighty Guitar, Charlie Pasterfield, Ian Gillan, and friends. We're going to send you back upstairs to Peter Jones. Thanks to everyone for coming out. Have a great evening and continue supporting the radio station. 434-924-3959, WTJU.